Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Factorio. So today I'm going to work on the rails a little bit more. Today we need to work on adding rail signals along all of the track, which is going to be tedious, which is why I have a drink and some music on the background so I can just chill and just zen out, you know. But at the meantime, we also need to research some more stuff. So yeah, let's queue up landfill. We'll do the circuit network because the circuit network is useful. We're already using it, but hey, we unlock some extra things. We can do some display panels and whatever, programmable speakers. It can be useful. Some things like this, like we can monitor, for example, the amount of resources. And if it gets below a certain amount, then the alarm should go off so that we know on time, hey, this is something we need to fix. But yeah, we'll add the fluid wagon, we'll add concrete, we'll get solar energy up and running, and that is all about everything that we can do for a little while longer. Once we get this, we get access to portable solar panels and the like, but yeah, that's going to be a little ways off. So anyway, I'm going to start running along this track and just adding real signals everywhere. Because yeah, we need them. If not, if we don't have them, trains cannot make use of the full track. That is a problem, because we need to have multiple trains running on these rails. And yeah, basically our train checks from here and looks into the next block and looks, okay, is there a train in that block? If yes, we cannot pass. Well, here it's okay, but past this point, basically these rails are one long track. They're all basically, yeah, the train is going to wait until another train enters this point right there. It is going to take forever, which we really don't want. So we're going to make sure that we have enough space to like accommodate like at least 3 cars. And then we're going to be dropping down rail signals. Rail signals everywhere. And about 15 minutes later, I went all along the tracks and put down rail signals so that the trains can run without having to wait for too long. Of course, we only have the one train actively making rounds at the moment, but this is going to increase by, well, it's going to increase by a lot. But speaking of tedious jobs, I think there is one more thing I should be doing, and that is to clear out all of the biter nests within this territory so that they cannot expand, and basically I will be safe. It's going to take a long time, but I think in the end it's going to be worth it. I'm not going to record any of that though, so you'll just see me when it's done. Also, I noticed a really dumb mistake right now. Green science was no longer flowing, and I was wondering why. And because I put the splitter here that outputs all of the inserters to the left, it basically means it's not allowing any inserters to go through around here. So all of this was standing still, not doing anything, and I was not producing green science anymore, which is so dumb. So I put another splitter in here, so basically, yeah, we have some inserters going up here, and then the rest is going to go back down into the science. And yeah, it's a weird solution, but hey, it works, and that is what Factorio is all about. Alright, so we did it. Well, more or less. I cleared out everything except for these 2 nests at the top, and this is about the end of our island. But unfortunately, I could not take these out because they have medium worms in there. And basically only medium worms. I can deal with the small ones, but the medium ones are too tanky and I simply cannot take them out quite yet. But they are very far away from our pollution cloud, so I am safe to expand. But yeah, I am going to want to set up military science next, because we are also out of anything else that we might research, and I really need some projectile damage and so on. So what we need to do is we need to make piercing rounds magazines, we need to make walls, and we need to make grenades. Now, fortunately for us, we are already making walls. Unfortunately though, they're in kind of like a shit position to extract. They're not in a great position, but we could manage, or we could rebuild this somewhere else. And I think that is what we're going to do. Where we are going to rebuild it, I am not entirely sure. I guess we could rebuild it over here. All we need to do is we need to basically move this, but yeah, we have full storage here, which is kind of nuts. But it's not a problem. Later on we will just simply turn these into red chests and robots will be able to grab them. So we're going to reroute these bricks, and I'm going to set this production line up over here. We'll get rid of this, by the way, and put this back like so. Right, and we'll set up 5 little production centers. Maybe we actually need some more, because now we're going to actively consume them as well. So we need a belt down here, a belt down here, and then we'll have this thing right there, and we'll make a little block of 10, you know, because why not. Next up, we will tackle grenades. For that, all we need is coal and iron plates, so it's another pretty simple recipe to set up. We have plenty of coal coming in here. We have plates left over as well that we can reuse into something else. We might build it down here. I think that will be fine, because we can easily access coal and we can easily access iron plates, and this is a huge dead end, so we don't need a continuous flow, or like, well, we need a continuous flow, but we don't need to have that much of it. Like, all of this doesn't use that much of the belt, so it is an easy place to grab some of this stuff. Yeah, we should probably reroute this a little bit and make this a block of 10 as well. So we'll just build it down a little bit further, you know, and then we'll just bend this down over here at the end, right? And we'll have this belt go down over here, and then we need to make some more space. Right, we'll have this thing right there. Get rid of these trees, disgusting organic life forms. We don't need them, we don't want them. Alright, we'll do it like that. And then we need, well, actually I need these to be down a little bit more, because I want to have another belt run in the center. So now to grab the coal, and that is not very tricky at all. We'll just go over here, put in a splitter, and we'll have this go down over here. We'll go down like this, and then we'll go in over here like that. Now we need red-handed inserters, 2 of those on each side, and we'll put blue ones in the center. Actually, that one needs to continue like so, and then we'll have orange ones at the top for output. Right, and then our output needs to come together. So we'll go down like so, I guess. And we need to make some more splitters. So we can make a little, place where it comes together like so. And of course then all we need to do is hook this up to the power. And we will have grenade production up and running. And of course we need some lamps, so let me make some extra lamps. And then we'll have another part up and running, just like that. And we'll tack this on the map. Now we want to put some grenades aside for personal use. We'll just drop this over here. So we're going to make 2 iron chests for right now. We're going to put them down over here, put 2 inserters, and we'll limit this to a single slot each. I think that will be fine. Of course, we need some power here as well. And just like that, we have grenades. Now the production of this is quite slow, so we'll see how this goes. Later we'll upgrade it. Maybe we should actually upgrade that now and turn these into assembling machine 2s, because they produce faster. And we'll need plenty of these for research. Now, next up would be the piercing rounds magazine. For that, it's a little bit more complicated. We need copper plates, steel plates, and firearm magazines. So, we need to think a little bit about where to put that. How's power looking? We need to expand our power as well. We'll go a little bit nuts with that, I guess. And I'll just do that really quick. Well, I decided to add just a few more. I basically doubled my power production because, well, as soon as you start doing something, you might as well do it right, or you're going to be coming back pretty quick. So, in the meantime, I also figured out a decent space to make some ammo, and I think we're going to do that right about here for now. Yeah, because for now the computer chips are okay. We're going to expand upon them greatly later, but I think we're going to make a whole dedicated area for it. So I don't think we're going to be running into too much trouble as of right now. So yeah, we need ammo, and we need a lot of ammo. So we are going to maybe make actually a little bit of a longer section here. Let's make 8 in total. So I need to make 6 more. We'll grab some iron plates. Of course, we will have the output right about there, which means you need another input right here. Ooh. Just like so. Of course, we need to make a bunch more small electrical poles, but here we are going to be making ammo. And this ammo here, this production, is simply only for science. We're not going to take away from this in any way, shape or form, because we are going to need this to flow. Like, it's extremely important for us to be able to do that. So look at that. We also need to upgrade our belts, because we are producing a lot more than the belts can have flow out of here, which is a problem. I'm not too happy with that. So this goes, yeah, gets split down here. We don't want to put another splitter up there because it's already getting split. So we should take it from somewhere else. Like, we should take it from here maybe. I think that will be okay. This is all very improvised still. Like, this is what they would call the starter base, right? Alright, we're going to run this in the other direction. And we're going to run this up. It's not pretty, but it's going to work. Well, with that we have armor piercing ammo. Now this we could speed up by adding the speed modules later, and I think we need to, because yeah, we add more products now, and it could produce faster basically with the input that it's getting. All right, then all that is left to do is to bring all of these 3 things together and make military science packs. Now for that, of course, we are also going to be using assembling machine 2s. I'm not entirely sure where to put it, but I guess, yeah, we'll do it over here, or extend it over here. I don't know actually. We'll extend it out of this one. Why not? Keep everything nice and even. You know, nice and spacious rows. Oh, come on. Alright, so basically we're just doubling what I just did over here, and yeah, that's it. And just like that, we have military science up and running. Right, so it wasn't too difficult. We have the steel coming in from over here, and this might get split up way too many times for what it needs to be doing, but we're not making rails constantly. We are not making steel smelters constantly, you know. At most, it also gets used down here for engines, but we are also not using those constantly quite yet, but that might be a problem in the future. This, however, is going to be a pretty continuous use of the steel. So, yeah, that is something we need to keep in mind. But from there, of course, also we have a direct input of our armor-piercing ammo. The walls are coming from down over here on the bottom right. And then the grenades as well, coming from down below. So all of that works really fine. It's not great, but it's enough. And I think I have a pretty decent design here. Now what we need to do is we need to hook this up to our science labs. What is going on? Alright, well, you know what? Let's get rid of some of this trash anyway. I want to keep some of it around because it looks kind of cool and interesting, but if it's going to get in the way of things, like, yeah, we don't want that. That is not good. Alright. Maybe we should also split this up into a separate belt. We need to have another input right there, I guess, so that we can later split this up into its own belt. Alright, this one needs to go, and then we'll turn this one outwards, and then we have some long-headed inserters over here. Right, that can grab off of this belt, and then we need to start some research. We need to do projectile damage, and we will do weapon shooting speed, because we need those things to take care of the biter nests up north. So we're going to start those, and then I think we'll add another 5 of these labs as well, because yeah, we need more science. Right, and the nice thing is we only need to do that over here at the moment. Later we need to redesign this because we will have a lot of science coming in. A lot of different science packs, way more than before. And that is going to become a problem. So, yeah. Alright, we need to have one of these in the middle, I guess. And then we'll put one over here. Like so. Add some lamps because lamps are life, and maybe people do another 5 because we have the space for it, I think. And if we don't, we can make some landfill and we will make some more space. Well, let's see. Yeah, just about not enough. But like I said, landfill is going to solve that issue for us really quick. So. Yeah, like that should be just fine. There we go. Alright, I'll put some more inserters over here. And just like that, we have doubled our science production as well. Look at that. All just kind of passing along our science bottles. Nice. Alright. Now we can continue filling this up with landfill later on, and it's not going to be a problem. However, one thing that is going to be a problem is our lack of stone, because this is all the stone that we are producing right now, and that is going to bottleneck our science production. Look at that, that is pitiful. So we need to run some new stone over in this direction, and we're going to do that just the old-fashioned way. I don't think we need to do a train network for that quite yet. Right, I mean, it's right there. We have 2.4 million, and I think we'll be able to manage just running a belt over, because otherwise, yeah, the train, where's it going to go, you know? Well, I do say that, but I could put a train station right here, and then run it over here. It's a bit of work, but then later on we can make stone, like once this patch runs dry, we can run that patch into, I'll take another patch and just run the new stone in there. So it's kind of future proof. Oh, we also have stone over here actually. You know what? Now let's do the old fashioned way for now. And for now our stone problem is fixed because we have built up this entire patch and we're basically just running it along down the south, along all of the outside, and then we'll go in just a little bit, just to go over here in between our steel furnaces, and then we can just hook it up to its original position, and now we have plenty of stone coming in and our brick production should be on point once again. I hope. But it seems to be reaching the end okay. Now, like, all of this needs to grab enough to start producing, which is about 5. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. This needs to a little bit of time to saturate and we'll be good to go. Alright, cool. Now this patch is also emptying out just a little bit, and if we have a look, yeah, we have some that are not producing. It's only a few, it's not a lot, but it's still, like, this is not a full load, you know, it's not a full belt. And we are fixing that by basically combining these 3 into 2, and then we have a decent belt again. And here we have some more coming in from this patch, and now we have fully saturated iron ore on this belt. So we're okay for now. It's not going to be a problem quite yet, but it's something to keep an eye on. Alright, what else is there to be done? Projectile damage 3 is finished researching, that is really good. Get rid of these, grab that little piece of belt because it's empty. Yeah, what's next might be oil actually. We have a few oil locations. We have just a little bit over here and we have quite a bit over there. So we could go ahead and grab that, and we need to expand our train network for that. I also would like to have a radar station set up over here so that we have access to some better information, because at the moment we honestly we have no clue, right? We don't know what's going on over there. Let me just grab some pipes or poles or whatever, and then grab some copper cables. And then we'll make some long distance poles. And then I'll go over there and I'll set up a little bit of a radar station. And we have a little radar station set up. We have this plateau that I've sealed off here. I put some turrets just to be sure, but like, it's going to be forever before this pollution cloud is going to trigger these guys. But yeah. We'll see if these guys expand, and then we'll have to deal with it. But for now, it looks pretty clear, which is nice. We'll do a little drive-by, you know, just to make sure. And I forgot to bring a car, but we can make a new one. That's no problem. We'll drop this down over here. We'll load it up with some fuel. Now we'll go for a little joyride. You know, just to see what's happening. Just to make sure these guys have not expanded, because they will. But for now, I think we are okay. I don't need to want, or I should not want to be driving into trees. Right, we're just checking out. Alright, this is a dead end. How far does this extend? Right, I don't want to get too close because it's going to trigger an attack, but I guess we'll survive as long as I don't drive into bricks and stuff. We'll just look at that. Ooh. Alright. I do not remember this sticking out. It looks like this is just a land bridge into, yeah, wherever. Oh crap, okay, here we go. We're doing a little bit more damage. Alright, so this should have been a dead end, but I guess the game just regenerated something at random. But that is okay. We have a giant patch of iron ore here, by the way, which is really nice. How much is that? 9.6 million. But hey, this is super defensible. I can live with this. This is really nice. All we need to do is we need to build a wall over here, and then we'll be okay. And these guys are just waiting for me to come back. As well as their reinforcements. Oh crap, I need to dodge these... Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god. And we've been playing for 7 hours and 21 minutes already. Alright, we'll do the load. we'll save the... We'll do the load save game. But yeah, that's good to know. Alright, so this is a land bridge. It's not a dead end, but all we need to do is we need to bridge this off and we'll be okay. We could even do it now and we'll be okay, I suppose. But that is something, that's some effort I don't want to go into right now. Meanwhile, I figured that I should start working on some flooring. So I added another smelting furnace stack for bricks. And those bricks are going to be used to make concrete, because yeah, we could use bricks to make the floors, but that's basic. We want to go for the expensive stuff. It's not even the most expensive stuff. After that you have refined concrete, but that is just too expensive, I guess, for what we can do now. But yeah, for this we need iron ore, we need stone bricks. So stone bricks I made already. We have a water, which is pretty easy to set up as well, but we need a good source of iron ore. So yeah, we have iron ore all over the place, but we just need to bring it here. Or could we siphon off some of the iron ore that we are getting here? Like we could, yeah, we could get some of this stuff, I guess. But this doesn't produce a lot, like it's being split and then being divided over here too much, maybe. I don't think we can grab from that without disrupting the flow of iron plate production. So we need to grab it from somewhere else, and we could grab this patch right here, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, but I'm seeing a huge problem right now. Look at that. We are lacking the materials to keep coal running, to keep our electricity network running. So we need to do something about that. We need to get this coal that we are producing right here, and we need to bring it over here and slot it in, because this is unacceptable. This is a huge problem. Look at that. Our satisfaction is way down. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a train just for that, because we need to set up a better solution for that. Now we have the refueling stations over here. I guess we could double this, we could make another outpost here for trains and then have it unload right there. So we're going to set up this system really quick. Of course, we need to get rid of that tree. I don't know if this is the perfect distance, but it looks pretty good. That is not quite what we need, I guess. The angle that we need. Yeah, now we get rid of these trees. Almost right. We just need to move this one a little bit. We'll put an exit over here. We need to have a train stop. That train stop is going to be right there at, or equal with this one, I guess. And we'll do a coal drop off. We'll give this, we'll make this one black. And then we drop down a train. And I guess maybe we do 2 cargo wagons. Just like that. We'll drop in some fuel just right now. We'll add the interrupt. And then we need to have 2 stations. We need to have the coal drop off. And we need to have the coal outpost. So here it is going to wait until we have an empty cargo right there at the top, or time passed, or inactivity. And this needs to be set to ore. Here we're going to go for full cargo. Time passed, or inactivity. And we can actually set this to a little bit more. We'll set this to 60 seconds, I guess. This one as well. because unloading and loading is kind of slow. And we'll set this to automatic, so that in the meantime we can work on unloading this stuff. Alright. I just remembered I actually had a different loadout, or way of unloading trains that worked actually really efficiently. I thought I was doing it correctly, but I was doing it all wrong. But what we need to do here is we need to set up a system like this. And this actually works out really, really well. So we only have 4 things to unload, which is a little bit low, but when we do this, we have like 4 even belts perfectly divided. And this is going to work out really, really well. Alright. So we don't have access or a view. Okay, here's the train. It's going to be coming. And it should be unloading here pretty soon. We need to have another loading station, but look at that, how slow this is going, because we just have such fluctuating power. Like, it's super slow. There's no speed to this. Look at that, that is horrible. We're actually in a complete brownout. That is really, really bad. Alright, so I think for right now we're going to solidify these 2 belts onto one, because this unloading speed is so slow that I kind of need to do this right now. Later we're going to fix this and it's going to be different. Oh, we don't have underground belts. Alright, there we go. Do we want to go underneath here as well? Just like that? I guess so, because why not? We'll go here. And we'll go underneath this pole as well. And then we just need to bring this down straight to the power. First of all, that is the priority here. Is we need to have coal on the power station. Yeah, we kind of want to slot it in over there. So how are we going to do that? We are going to go underground here. We'll split this off, I suppose. Well, it's double already, so what we can do is like pretty basic. We can just do it like... I'll get rid of that one. This one is going to go right over there, and that's going to be okay. Like, it's not great, and we'll get some stuff here on the side. Look at that! I did not see this one coming. Out of nowhere, we had such little coal coming in. That is really, really bad. Now, we can jumpstart this process a little bit by just grabbing coal off of the other existing belts and just feeding everything by hand, so that we have a surge of power and fast production. Because, yeah, that is really, really necessary. This is going to stop producing efficiently for a little while, but yeah, it's already not producing efficiently. So, let us fix this problem. We'll put in half everywhere, like 25, I guess. And once everything has some coal, we'll start dropping in more stuff. There we go, and now we're empty. And this should have, yeah, it has 34 coal. We'll grab some more, I'll feed it by hand, and then I'll set up a second loading station here as well. Or more mining drills as well. We need to really maximize our production right now. Alright, and with that we have a solid belt of coal coming in from the 2 wagons, basically. Yeah, I doubled, like, I didn't quite have enough mining drills to cover everything here, but we have 2 belts of stuff coming in. But what is really hamstringing us right now is the fact that we load so very slowly with the fast inserters. So what we need is the bulk inserters. But when I tried to find the bulk inserters, we could actually research it with just the 2 science packs that we are already producing, except it is locked behind oil processing. And yeah, we need to make oil to get access to plastics, and then to advanced circuits, and then to the bulk inserters, which is kind of nuts, because the bulk inserters, they need advanced circuits to be made, and that is quite a ways off. So for the moment we are stuck with this poor man's unloading station, but we should now have a decent amount of power again. We still don't have quite enough coming in from here to feed both belts, but we have one belt fully saturated because we have coal coming in from two directions, so we're at half power, right? But with this full belt coming in, like, we're already going through this, like it's already empty. So we have, look at that. That is, okay, it's going to last us a while, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be a huge problem, but yeah, this is subpar, right? We need a better solution. And this also, this thing needs to be higher up. Like, that needs to be destroyed, and it needs to be put down up there. So we'll do that in the future. For now, it's just a bot command. And yeah, we'll hook up the iron ore now, I suppose, and then make some concrete. And I had coal picked up as well to feed the boilers really quick. Okay, well, for the iron ore, I figured I might as well do it correctly immediately. So I'm going for the big ore patch here at the bottom, which does mean we're going to be spreading our pollution cloud, which also now is actually actively reaching this biter base, and very soon we'll be reaching this biter base, so we will be having more frequent attacks. We already had a few, but very small scale at the moment. But yeah, we're going to be producing pollution here now as well, so we might start triggering these bases, so we need to start working on our defenses here as well. But for now, we have a train picking up iron ore here, and it's going to be driving it over here where we had the iron ore inputs. So I need to unload it here, and I need to bring it into the factory from there. But that is very future proof, because what we set up now will always be there, right? We will always have that input in that location. So we will have iron ore coming in from this side where we can hook it up to this belt system. And that will be, yeah, will be great. So all we need to do is we set this to automatic, and I need to jump in to go along with it. Meanwhile, I researched stronger explosives because we can. And it's just stronger explosives, is all I can say about that. And then we'll research defender capsules. I don't know, after that I guess we have follower robot count. But we need to start working on oil very, very soon. Now, I already built extractors, pump jacks. So we can actually unlock that research very quick. We just need to set up the train for it, but that is not going to be this episode. I wanted, at the end of this episode, very quickly to set up concrete manufacturing, but for that, of course, we needed a ton of other things. So I don't know how long this video is at the moment. I'm pretty sure it lasts a bit longer than is supposed to be. Alright, yeah, and also the refueling station has kicked in. Because I didn't have coal, I put in wood to be burned first. So yeah, immediately, of course, it's going here to make sure it has coal for fuel. And now it's going to continue on towards the iron ore input, but how it gets there is the long way around. So I'm jumping out here. Yeah, that's a problem. We might need to have a fix for that. So we need to maybe put a train output and then link it up to this location here, so it can actually go here and then go back to iron ore input or something. It's not a neat solution, but it's going to work, I suppose. Oh, need to remember my new setup. So one at the outside, two on the inside, and another one on the outside. We'll have some steel chests. An 8 is just enough. Oh. And of course we need a couple more splitters. Because we need it like so. There we go. And we'll put some inserter arms right there. And then we have our outputs, not there actually, but here. That works perfectly fine. Alright, we have power, we just need to hook it up to this one. There we go, some lamps, because of course lamps are life. And now we just need to hook this up towards the bottom, where we are going to need it. So we're going to run it down over here, and then I'm going to split off one, so we can start making concrete. Okay, so I set up a little concrete manufactory. The iron ore is pouring in. All we need now is water. Also, I have, well, we are unloading the iron ore right here. I have two belts. They're running all the way down here, coming down, 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 and then one of them is being split off, and it is being divided across this belt, which is then going to be split across that belt. So our iron ore problems here are going to be solved for a very long time. I don't think we're going to run out of iron ore in this smelting block anyway for a really long time. But now also the other one comes down here. We have the bricks being set up, which is really good. We are running really low though on the production of stone. Also, I see here that we have one little patch that is not being mined, but really needs to be mined, because otherwise we're going to have that patch on the map forever. Now I need to add water, which we are going to be getting from over here. So I need to have underground pipes, and they're going to be running all the way down. So yeah, we'll hook this one up right about there. And I guess, well, actually, let's follow as closely as possible the underground pipes, or the belts, I mean. So we need to have a few of these. And let me actually put these in here for right now, because it's just more convenient. So I'll run this out, and then I'll be right back. And like that, we now have concrete being produced, and we can start putting in some flooring. Now, we only have a little bit right now, but let's put some down, and I'll show you how much faster we will suddenly be going. So this is my normal speed, and now that is the speed I will be going once I'm on concrete. So it's basically doubles my speed in the factory, which is really, now that it's started to grow, quite important. So that's it for this episode. Please do leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more, and I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.